Hello, I'm back. I'm doing my hair. Just wanted to kind of drop in and kind of, clear up a little bit about the henna souk. I was a the henna souk hibiscus powder, and I also Mama Day had asked me about um, how I mix my henna. I think henna is something that she's looking to do, and she's just trying to find out more information. I will say that if you are looking to henna, you need to make sure that you do want a henna, and that you buy the right henna, because there are a lot of people out there selling henna that is not BAQ henna. It can be dangerous to your health if you react to it because they're adding chemicals in it. And let me just say too that there is no such thing as colored henna. Henna is one color and it's red. That's it. If you want to dye your hair black using henna, you have to add indigo after you henna your hair, and the indigo is what will make your hair black. But as far as people talking about blonde henna and all that, no, there's no such thing. That's not 100% henna. So don't get fooled, people. Henna souk. I buy all of my henna stuff, or herbs or whatever you want to call it, powders, from her because she's very knowledgeable. And from what I see, her stuff is legit. She puts the harvest date or the crop date. Her stuff is organic. Yeah. And so let me just show you before I babble on too much the organic hibiscus powder. Now basically, this is 100 grams. It's $7.75, and I'm looking at my laptop here. And basically what drew me to it is because it helps to enhance the red tones along with your henna. It helps promote growth, reduce hair loss, which we all know I need that. Give your hair a gorgeous shine, which my hair was and is shiny before I added anything. If you look at my video when I just got finished rinsing my henna out, and it delays premature graying, which I got going all up in the front right here. That was another reason why I hennaed. But so that's what the organic hibiscus powder does. This is 100 grams again for $7.75. It has the date it was manufactured, which was March 2014. It has it's organic certified by EcoCert. It's made in India, and it is like a pinkish color. So this is it right here. And what I did was added 4 tablespoons per her directions to 100 grams of henna, because I do use, well, I didn't this time. I think it was a little bit more because I added the hibiscus powder, but normally I will use the whole 100 grams of my red Raj henna. But basically you just put 3 to 4 tablespoons of the hibiscus powder to 100 grams of henna. Of course, I put 4, being me, because I always overuse. And where's my henna? And I don't put lemon juice, ACV, or anything like that in my henna. I did that one time by putting ACV to help the color, come in faster, and to help the dye release faster. I keep losing my words, but I put ACV, and that was a complete nightmare. I knew better, but I did it, and I paid for it because my hair was so dried out and it was so tangled because that ACV is drying and henna is drying. So yeah, I just use warm water. I also made the mistake of last time I wasted a whole box of henna because I put the water too hot, being lazy, and caught myself, maybe I could help the dye release a little bit faster, and it released too much. So when I got ready to use it, all of the dye had pretty much released and it wasn't dyeing anymore, so I had to throw it away. So I made sure this time just to use lukewarm water. I covered it with, and that's all, and you just make it to the consistency that you want. I don't like it runny because I don't want that stuff dripping all down my hair. I make it into a thick paste, but I think the hibiscus powder helped it to be a little bit thicker. But I did use, I'm jumping all over the place, but I put this over it along with the top because it's in the bowl. And basically I used about a cup and a half of just lukewarm water and sealed it up, and I put it in my closet because it needs to be in a warm place because the warmth is what makes the dye release. And basically this is what the consistency of my henna looks like. I didn't have any problems this time with it dripping. Normally I do because I put the bags on my head. You need to put bags over your head, plastic bags on your head to, you know, hold it in and keep the heat within. And normally I'm constantly wiping, sticking cotton, you know, in the creases and whatever, and I didn't have any of that problem this time because I made it thick. So this was a perfect batch this time, and I just used my perm brush to wipe it on, and I did have a little bit left, but I'm gonna just dump this. Normally, as I said, I do use the whole 100 grams, but I think with adding the hibiscus powder, it added a little bit more to it, and it also made it a little thicker, which I loved. I love the color that that came out on my hair. And basically, Mama Day, that is how I do my henna. You're welcome to add whatever you may like. She does give tips and stuff on how you can make your henna mix. Some people add teas, aloe vera, gel, honey, conditioner, you know, especially if it's like a conditioner mix. I don't do any of that. I also henna on freshly washed hair. I don't oil rinse. I don't add anything to my hair because that's a long process that you have to go through for it not to fully take, because you added, you know, a coating onto your hair, which is blocking it. You know, some people, the oils and stuff may work, but for me, I don't want to take that chance, you know, because you need to leave the henna on your hair between 4 to 6 hours to make sure that, you know, you get the full dyeing effect, or you get all of the color that it's going to give you. So, and, you know, then you have to wait. Once you mix it, you have to let it, sit for like 4 to 6 hours for the dye to release, and then put it on your head and let it sit for 4 to 6 hours for the dye to release onto your hair. So, you know, I don't want any problems when I henna. So that's why I just henna on freshly clean hair. I wash my hair and that's it. And then I come right in and apply the henna. So that is how I henna my hair. If you have any more questions, just leave it in the comment box, and I have no problem answering. So let me get back to this hair so I can finish and be done with it. Peace.